What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and we have some more Thieves Guild for you. Part 3 of this little epic adventure through here to get my Nightingale armor and actually look decent. Because as we all know in RPGs and MMOs, even if you suck at it, if you look cool, that's all that counts. It's at least 80% of the battle. But we're going to go through here as we poison the brewery. Meet some crazy guy down in the caverns that killed me probably 8 to 10 times, along with a bunch of skeevers that I didn't fare too well down in here. Actually, I was kind of surprised I wasn't ready for that guy. They threw a twist in there down there, and a little creepy dude. But he was a tough go on master difficulty, but we finally got him after some kiting, among many other things, as you're going to see. I kind of skipped through here a little bit. I'm showing you right now that you can come up here in Rift, and Maven Blackbriar here is the Jarl, because I took over, as I went through the Imperial Legion and took all this over, they made her the Jarl. And I come up in here and I take the unusual gem that was up here that I forgot to get the second go around when they got me all killed up in here and everything else, when it was controlled by the Stormcloaks. But what I got going is a bunch of stuff, and this is going to be a longer come because I got a bunch of stuff to talk to you guys. You know, I got a long work week. I've been working like 60 plus hours a week, and I'm trying to fit all this in and get to you guys. But February is going to be a big month as far as games go for me. I got, let me see, at least 4 releases that I'm picking up within the next couple weeks. We got the Kingdoms of Alar. We got UFC 3 Undisputed, which is going to start up the Fight League that I'm going to do. And for those of you guys that may have possibly missed that video, what I'm going to do is once that game releases, and I'm going to get another video here as I'm downloading the Undisputed demo right now, except it's going to take an hour and a half. I didn't think it was going to take that long, but while that's going, I'm going to get some gameplay, and we're going to get the rules set up and everything. And what I'm going to do is every 5 UFC events, whether it's a fight night, fight on Fox, a pay-per-view, it doesn't matter, just 5 in a row. What I'll do is I'll get some gameplay up. I'll get you guys the list of the fighters, my picks, and then you guys can go ahead and pick. And after 5 events, I'm going to keep track of all the records. And the top record wins either an Xbox 360 game card, a PSN game card. You can just get a straight-up GameStop gift certificate, possibly a month for your MMOs. We're going to do that every 5 UFC events. So that's something I'm really looking forward to, and kind of getting a bunch of interaction with you guys. Even if you guys aren't fight fans, just pick. You never know. I've gotten lucky, like when I first started watching the UFC way back, like I think UFC 30. They had what they had on the UFC. They had like kind of like a predictions league. Like you just go in and you just pick your fighters, and then you pick the round, you pick the way they won. We're not going to get that intricate, but I won it like 3 times. I won some cool stuff from the UFC, bunch of t-shirts, bunch of DVDs, mouse pads, all sorts of stuff. I came in second a couple times, and then I came in the top 20, but the last couple times I came into the top 20 to get the prizes, they screwed everybody, and then eventually whatever company they had run it just dropped it. So I'm not exactly sure what was going on there. They offered zero explanation. It was kind of crappy, to be honest, the way that they went about it on the last couple events that they did the predictions league and everything like that. But it was a lot of fun, and it gets you kind of more interested in the fights and a lot more interactivity. And I figured I'd bring that to my channel because, as we all know, I love watching the UFC, Strikeforce, all that good stuff. Big MMA fan, and why not? You know, it's a free chance for some Xbox, PSN cards, or what have you, whatever your flavor of the month is. But we also got, so that's what we got going to. And then, you know, Mass Effect 3 releases. Azura's Wrath looks awesome. It kind of brings me back, you know, like I love the God of War series, Darksiders series, and Azura's Wrath kind of, I think, is going to fit right in the middle of those. And I'm also looking forward to Darksiders 2 whenever they decide to drop that, along with Diablo 3. But February is looking to be my big month as far as game goes, as far as those 4 games. If there's any other games out there that you guys think like, oh, you're going to be missing this one, or I'm really looking forward to that, let me know. I'll look into it and I'll pick it up because, you know, obviously I'm going to want to get more games after just February, even though I'm going to pick up 4 of them in 1 month, pretty much 1 a week. You know, we got the Kingdoms of Alar on the 7th, UFC on the 14th, Azura's Wrath on the 21st, and Mass Effect on the 28th. My wife is going to hate me, but she's not going to work 12 hours a day like I am, and 6 hours on the weekends to afford this type of games. So yeah, I'm just going to tell her how it is and then probably get yelled at and back down a little bit, but I'm going to just go pick them up anyways. We all know how that works for all of us that are married. You kind of got to give and take. Maybe I'll go get her a purse. A purse usually buys me at least 2 to 3 games, so it's pretty cool. I can kind of mix and match like that, or I'll throw some earrings her way and maybe get an extra game or something. You know, it's a give and take relationship, guys. It's not a one-way street, even though, you know, we talk like it's a one-way street. It's not a one-way street. But that's what's going on there. And I fired Battlefield 3 back up last night. I know it's been a while, and I left a lot of you Battlefield 3 guys hanging, and I'm sorry for that. But what you guys, what I'm asking from you guys is when I don't really, even when I beg for feedback, I don't really get a lot of feedback from you guys. Like, I see all these other channels and stuff, and they got like rampant fanboys. Like if, say, you know, with Next Gen Tactics, how he's posting up a lot of Star Wars: The Old Republic right now, and he's taking a big hit on his views, and he's already stated how he's trying to kind of transform his channel away from just strictly shooters and this and that. But I mean, they let him have it, and you know that's what I'm asking for you guys. Don't be scared. I'm not blocking anybody. I have blocked 2 people, and one of them is like Woody. One of them is actually 3 people. Woody Wings, and I think that's it for various reasons. And we all know what those reasons are. And I think Woody finally blocked me the other day because I told him he had a military video up on rounds, and I told him that his premise was behind it that the U.S. military adopted certain rounds due to how many the soldier can carry, which is so off the wall and so uninformed that, you know, all I pretty much put on there was, you know, the U.S. military did not adopt a 5.56 round simply due to how many somebody can carry, and I got blocked. And that's just how those guys work. So they do read the comments. They do spend a lot of time blocking people, but I'm not going to block anybody. So feel free to let me have it, man. If you guys dislike the video, throw a dislike on there and let me know what happened. Like, did I do something? Did I say something you guys didn't like? You know, if you have any criticism on my videos, like, hey, TheNidien, where be the BF3, yo? You know, just let me know. Because, you know, I've fallen out of sequence here quite a bit from all the times I've been working and all these new games coming out. I kind of got my head wrapped around backwards, and, you know, I was bringing, you know, I had this big old plan where I was going to bring, you know, Battlefield 3 on Wednesdays, RPGs on the Fridays, and on the random games on the weekend, Modern Warfare 3 on Mondays, until I just had to get rid of that game. So I got to move something in on Mondays. I've said that I was going to bring back Military Monday, which I got to get back into. I got a ton of stories, and I went through, wrote them all down and everything, so I got the list here of what I can go through. I may actually even start it over, straight up from boot camp again, and go from there, because it's gotten lost in the shuffle of 100 videos somewhere down in there. And yeah, I just wanted to you know, let you guys know. Feel free to just criticize me. Don't, you know, there is no hard feelings here. This is, you know, I make videos, I have fun, you guys watch them, and I need to know what you guys want to see, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. Just let me have it, man. Don't be worried about anything else as far as that goes. Real quick on this video, though, as we're watching this guy is a nightmare. I suggest you put on possibly a lightning resist potion real quick, because he is awful. And you can see I keep pulling my pet up because it's down to the point where I'm getting to some enemies, and my flame arcanaut here is getting 2 to 3 shot. This guy obviously not, because he doesn't have a weapon in his hand. He's you know, punching with his fist, so it's not that big of a deal. As I almost whiff and hit Lydia, and she probably would have died on that last fireball. But my flame arcanaut's getting 2 or 3 shots, so I'm starting to get in the thing where if I see him, if I hear him take 3 hits, I throw another pet out regardless. Give him time to get up, start the guy on fire, get aggro back, and I'm working up towards summoning the what did I get, the Dremora Lord the other day. I don't know if you guys have any of the upper echelon destruction spells or conjuration spells, but I have to, what happens there is it's like 240 mana. I think I have like 230 at the moment with all my mana stuff, Magicka stuff on. So I can't even cast it yet, and I have to get, you know, farther up, obviously, to even get into the expert things as I'm saving it. Save, 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 and master difficulty. And I think that's why I'm getting a lot of freezings, because I've heard that the issue with 1.03 is save files get so large that it finally, you know, freezes the game, and then when you refresh it, the save files all those autosaves kind of delete themselves out, and then you get a fresh start. And I think because I save it so much in Master Difficulty, 1.03 kind of just put me to the works. And if any of you guys have any information on 1.04, I haven't really had time to really look up anything lately. So if it's out, I'm going to download that too after I get the UFC 3 demo done and get that going, because supposedly that's a perma fix for that. But yeah, like I said, give me as much criticism as you guys got. Just lay it on me. I went and made a new outro real quick, and to kind of make it a little bit easier to get to the playlist that you guys enjoy. So I'm going to pop that at the end of the video, and it's going to have annotations on each of my little links there for my playlist of the games like Battlefield 3, Star Wars, Skyrim, so on and so forth. And what I'm going to do is keep adding games as we go, and as games fade out, I'll kind of probably pull them off the outro and put newer ones on there, and we'll go from there. It's not going to be like, hey, did you miss my last 2 video things? It's just like, hey, look at my playlist. Because everything I make, whether it goes on VidThru, whether it goes on VidThru, it goes in a playlist somewhere on my page. Usually, I got it per game. Eventually, I'm going to have on my page probably a list of about 70 playlists long as I just go through game after game after game after game. And I just, man, Skyrim's amazing. I haven't played it in like 2 days, and I'm kind of having Skyrim withdrawal. It's starting to get to me. I'm like, oh, I got to go home and play, but working 12 hours a day and getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning with the kids is a little bit rough. I try to come home and go straight to bed. It always doesn't work like that. But I'm actually doing good. I feel a lot better than I have in weeks, which is kind of odd because I'm getting the least amount of sleep that I have in weeks. But, oh, real quick, this is my birthday weekend this week. And so what I got going on is between all this overtime, and I'm probably working overtime Saturday, it's my birthday week and one of my wife's best friends' birthday too. So we're celebrating that. We're gonna be doing a big old dinner, having a big old party. Maybe you guys will see like a drunk vlog from me or something. But Saturday night, I'm not gonna be able to live stream because if I try to even get on the computer while I have people over and my wife's here and all this stuff, I get yelled at by everybody because 0 of my friends, which is kind of ironic, except like people I work with. But people, I work with a lot of people that play games and stuff like that, and we talk about it all the time. And I've always worked with people that play games, and I've talked about it all the time. But I don't have, like, people I normally hang out with on, like, a daily, weekly basis. Nobody plays video games. Nobody, uses their computer for anything but the internet. Hell, most of my friends, their wives won't even let them buy a console. I've tried to talk my one buddy's wife into letting him buy a PS3 or an Xbox 360, and she won't do it. She will not do it. He's got a just a regular PS1, and that's going to be his for the end of time. He actually picked up a Nintendo at like a yard sale. She let him pick up because it was like $10. But man, I try every time they come over. Like we got to connect. And we had like all the girls last time we had a bunch of people over were like all doing the Just Dance 3 or whatever. And I tried to even do that while she was drunk and dancing and having a blast, laughing. And I tried to con her into letting my buddy pick up an Xbox and with a Kinect, and it still didn't happen. So I don't know. We're going to keep working on it. I think once I start getting some pay raises here one of these days for his birthday, I'm just going to buy him an Xbox 360, and then she'll have to deal with it. So, but I'll surprise him like that, I think, because he deserves it. He wants it. He wants the game, but she just won't let him, and that's just the way it rolls. But where was I going? Now I'm way off on tangent. This started off, it was going smooth, and now I went way off on tangent. Oh yes, my live stream. So yes, this Saturday I won't be able to live stream Saturday, but Sunday during the afternoon I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna get a time going because I'm turning down the overtime this weekend. I've worked enough already this week for 2 guys. So what I'm gonna do is just straight up turn the overtime down this weekend. So it's probably gonna be Sunday afternoon sometime. Nobody's got any football to worry about. I think the Pro Bowl is this Sunday afternoon, so I'm going to try to do it before the Pro Bowl because I know a lot of people are NFL fans, want to watch the Pro Bowl, which, then again, the Pro Bowl doesn't even make sense. Why do they have the Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl. I know this whole thing, they changed up the schedule ever since 9/11, but that was 10 years ago. And I'm surprised they haven't switched it back yet, because you got a lot of people in the Super Bowl that are supposed to be in the Pro Bowl, and then they don't get to play in it. They don't get to go to Hawaii and all that other stuff, even though these guys are way overpaid and get to go to Hawaii on a regular basis. From an NFL fan standpoint, I don't understand why they don't do the Pro Bowl after the Super Bowl, like the week after the Super Bowl, and then the season's over. It just doesn't make any sense the way they got going. The new overtime rules are excellent, by the way, and I've been bitching about this to my dad for years, how the one possession thing is bogus because you got field goal kickers that can kick 65 yards now and all this other stuff. So it's good to see that it doesn't end on a field goal. It does end on a touchdown, but at least the other guy gets a possession, at least if the field goal goes through. Oh, and one more thing. My wife, apparently, is hell-bent on buying me a new headset for my birthday. And I need some suggestions from you guys, because I haven't looked into anything. I bought the PX21s are my first headset that I've ever had. Minus I used to buy 99-cent ones from Tiger Direct, but I used to play on the computer, it didn't really matter. And the 99-cent ones for Tiger Direct were really, really high quality and really good. So I'd buy like 5 of them at a time. And, I had 5 headsets. I still have like 4 or 5 of them sitting around. But for like an official headset, the PX21s are the first headset that I've ever actually bought that cost more than, like, say, $5. And, the mic thing's starting to fall down. I can't keep it up. Like the day after I bought them, I took them off my head and the little earpiece snapped off. So I went and glued it together and electrical taped it up, and it's been fine ever since. But the mic quality on it's great. The sound quality on it's great. Playing Battlefield last night on War Tapes just reminded me how good War Tapes was and how good they sounded through the headset. So Battlefield 3 is coming, guys. I promise you. I'm getting back into that. It's all ready to go. And I apologize to all you Battlefield 3 guys. But anyways, tangent, going back. And so my wife apparently is hell-bent on buying me a headset. And what I was going to do is, if she gets me a headset, I could give you guys one of this headset here. Probably. We'll see what happens if she does get me a headset. But she's on this thing. And what I need from you guys, because I'm sure a bunch of you guys have had several sets of headsets or probably different headsets than the PX21s. But I was probably a mid-range set. I don't want to spend, $200 on a headset. I just can't justify that. So what I want from you guys is it was like a mid-range headset, right around, probably $150 at the max of what you guys suggest for headsets. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of different answers, but then either way I can look into each one of them, see which one's going to fit my big old noggin correctly. And I like the padded ear pads. Pretty much, I don't, wireless is, we'll see, because I do use them an awful lot. So I don't want to be spending, $50 every couple months on batteries. They're not getting cheaper. But a retractable mic would be great. The padded ear sets, obviously. Something on the line that's fit as comfortable as the PX21s do, because these things are comfy as all get out. And if you guys are looking for a cheap headset to start out with, I would suggest this. It's like $70 at Walmart. The mic quality is excellent. Like, I've had people on Skype ask me, what are you using, man? The mic quality is awesome. So let me know what you guys got for headsets. Give me as much feedback as you got. What do you guys want to see? And as always, guys, have a great day. Keep your heads up. Peace. What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and I just wanted to let you guys know I provided a bunch of quick links for all my playlists. I'm going to be updating as we go, adding more games, and all that other good stuff. Also, check me out over on Justin TV for my live streams and Twitter.com to keep you guys updated on what's going on. And head on over to the VidThru and VSO Gamers page to find a variety of videos from a variety of directors ranging throughout all the genres. I'm sure there's going to be something over there you guys enjoy. So as always, keep your heads up. Have a great day. Peace.